it's an addiction, and now I have to start a video with it. Hi, this will be the Grinch Book Tag. I was tagged to do this by Carey from Carey's on Reading and also Jeffrey Storm. They are two really cool booktubers. I already mentioned Carey's. And yeah, I will link both of their channels down below so you can check them out. This tag was originally created by Sam from Thoughts on Tomes. I will also link her channel down below. There are about 10 questions I think, so let's just get started. The first question is: half of the lights on the Christmas tree are burnt out. Name a book / series / character that started out good but then went downhill. For this question I chose Beauty Queens by Libba Bray. This was my first book by her, still is, and I'm sorry but I didn't enjoy it that much. As the question says, it started out really good, the idea is cool, the concept is, yeah, it's really cool. It's about this group of teen beauty contestants who are in this they are in this contest called Miss Teen Dream in America, and then their plane crashes on the way to the contest on this deserted island, or so they think it is. There should be something with like hilarity ensues, or maybe, I don't know, some kind of moral in the story. I felt this book it started out so great, it had so much potential, and then I just felt it crashed, literally. Yeah. Question number 2. Annoying great Aunt Sally who will not leave you alone. Name a book that you didn't enjoy but everyone else seems to love it, so it never goes away. For this question I was a little unsure because there's not a lot of books that I haven't enjoyed but everyone else have enjoyed. But I chose Beautiful Creatures basically because it was not my cup of tea at all, and when I read it, it seemed like everyone else was also reading it and rating it a lot of stars, all the stars, and I just didn't enjoy it. I have also the book number 2 in the series, Beautiful Darkness. I still haven't picked it up. I don't think I even finished this one, but everyone else loved it apparently when I read it. I read it when the movie came out. I don't know. I just chose this. Question number 3. Your pets keep knocking over the Christmas decoration. Name a character that kept messing things up for everyone else. Can't pick a villain. I thought about this for a long time, and I decided to pick a character from a movie, even though the movie is based off a book I haven't read. It is Atonement by Ian McEwan, the book, and I chose the movie version. I'm pretty sure the basic story is the same also in the movie. And the character, if you have read the book or seen the movie, I'm pretty sure you can guess it, but I chose, yeah, the younger sister of Keira Knightley in the movie, as the character who messed things up. I don't know if she kept messing things up, but yeah, spoiler alert here, she messed things up. Good movie. I need to read the book. Question number 4. You hear your parents putting out the presents and learn Santa isn't real. Name a book you were spoiled for. I have seen a lot of these tags now, and it seems that everyone has been spoiled for the same thing, but that is also my spoiler from Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Yeah, I will tell you when I will spoil something if you haven't read it. But first, I actually read the Harry Potter books and saw the movies for the first time this year. I have gone my entire life without reading any of the books, knowing all that much about them. Just knowing the main characters' names, that's basically all I knew until April this year, or May, when I've read the first book, and since then I've been hooked. I actually have the last book left. I haven't read The Deathly Hallows yet. So yeah, I was at a party in October whilst I was reading this book. I was halfway in when I not at the party, but when I was at the party, that time period, I had managed to read about half of it. And I talked with this nice guy about books, and about how I love books, and about that I was reading Half-Blood Prince, and I guess that he just assumed that I was rereading it for probably the 100th time, like everyone else on my age have been doing. And yeah, he basically spoiled the big fat ending for me. In this random sentence that had nothing to do with anything, he just mentioned it like this was totally casual. Broke my heart. It was awful. But yeah, I have now learned. I now tell everyone the second I start talking about books with them that I haven't read the last book in the Harry Potter series yet. Don't spoil me anything. And please don't spoil me anything. Either of you. I haven't read anything yet. Question number 5. It's freezing outside. Name a main character you just couldn't connect with. The one I chose was Lola from Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. The book was really cute, quirky. She was quirky. I enjoyed it, I laughed, I smiled. But she was too out there for me. Her costumes, and she was a little too childish for me. Like her way of thinking sometimes just... I couldn't relate at all. But cute book. Question number 6. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You is playing and is giving you AntiRomantic Feelings. Name a couple you couldn't stand. What I chose was a couple that I hated in the beginning, but then kind of rooted for near the ending of the book. If you haven't finished the Delirium trilogy yet, and you haven't read the second book, but you have read the first or you have plans to read, mute me until I do this with my hand. Okay, so in Pandemonium, the second book of the Delirium trilogy, I hated Lena and Julian. Couldn't stand it, of obvious reasons. If you have read the Delirium trilogy, you know why I didn't root for them. But yeah, I hated them. I hated Julian. I hated Lena, even though I actually liked her before she started dating him. So yeah, that is my answer. If you just unmuted me, hello. Let's continue. Question number 7. That scratchy homemade wool sweater you got for Christmas years ago but won't get rid of. Show some books that have been sitting on your shelves for a while and you aren't motivated to read, but you don't have the heart to get rid of. We are lovers. Question number 8. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Name a character death you still are mad about. Warn people full of spoilers. Question number 9. The malls are overly crowded with holiday shoppers. Name a series that has too many books in it / went on too long. My answer here is actually the same as Carey's answer from Carey's on Reading. So if you want to know my reasons, her reasons were the same. So just go watch her video. But it is the House of Night series by Kristen and PC Cast, I think. I loved that series when I was in 9th grade, 8th, 9th grade, and I read so many of the books, but then it just went. And finally, the last question, question number 10. The Grinch. Name a main character you hate. No villains again. This was really hard for me because, except for villains, I don't hate characters. I really try not to hate characters. But I just had to go with almost every single character in Beauty Queens. I just didn't connect with them and I hated them for that. For being so annoying. Actually, the one character I hated more out of everyone else was the girl from Texas in this book. Miss Texas or something. She was... I don't remember her name. what was her name? I don't know. But she was something on B, I think. She was annoying. Ugh. Yeah. I'm gonna go with her. So, yep. That concludes the Grinch book tag for me. A little late, but still within reasonable time before Christmas is entirely over, I think. Long sentence. Made no sense. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, maybe leave me a comment or something. We can talk or be friends on Goodreads or subscribe to each other. I don't know. If you want to. Have a great day. Bye.